Hello S2 and welcome to your next lesson in Modern Studies, which is focusing on source questions in Modern Studies. So in your jotter, or if you're doing this on a Word document, if you want to take the new heading for today, which is source questions in Modern Studies. Now, the three different types of source questions that you can be asked in Modern Studies. You have a decision making exercise question, which is where you pick an option. You have conclusions questions, and you have support and oppose questions. Now today we're going to focus on support and oppose questions. So our aim today is to find out how to answer the support and oppose questions. Then we are going to try a support and oppose question today as well. So support or oppose questions. Now we should always be prepared in Modern Studies to think critically, so carefully about information that we read or hear and then ask if we can back it up. A key skill we practice in Modern Studies is evaluating evidence, so looking at evidence and deciding if we can support arguments made by people, so we call these support and oppose questions. Now support and oppose questions, you'll be given a statement or statements and have to find evidence to either agree with it, so support it, or disagree with it, so oppose it. Now if it's worth 8 marks, you should aim to include 8 pieces of source evidence in your answer. If it's worth 6 marks, you should aim to include 6 pieces of source evidence in your answer. You must use every source at least once in your answer. To achieve full marks as well, you must do both the support and oppose parts of the question. If you only do one, then you are only restricted to lower numbers, so you only get about half marks if you only do one side. Now, the answer template for support and oppose questions, what we're looking to say. So when we are supporting, we're saying evidence to support the view of, so the person's name, comes from source, so whatever source you're using, so source 1, where it says / shows, and then you just quote directly from the source. Source 2 also supports whoever it is view by stating, then you put another bit of information in there, and this view is further backed up by source, and you put the next source in there, so it might be source 3 when it says. So you're looking to take evidence from the sources that support the view in the question. Then you're looking at the oppose part, so evidence to oppose the view of, so you put the person's name in there, comes from source, whatever source you're using, where it says. Source 2 also opposes whoever it is that you're opposing view by stating, and you put more information there, and then this view is further backed up by source 3 maybe when it says, and you put another point from the source in there. Now if we look carefully here at source 1 and then the statement by Jake Shears, and we're looking to find evidence to support and oppose this statement. So source 1 is survey results of favourite flavours of ice cream. So we have vanilla in yellow 30%, candy floss in blue 60%, and strawberry in red 10%. And the statement from Jake Shears is, it is very clear that vanilla is the least popular flavour of ice cream. The most popular flavour of ice cream is candy floss. Now, what we're looking to do here is we're looking to say evidence to support the view of Jake Shears comes from source 1, where it says / shows, so you're looking to quote a point from the source that supports his view, and then evidence to oppose the view of Jake Shears comes from source 1, where it says / shows. Now we're just dealing with one source here. Usually in this type of question you'll have 3 sources to work with, so we're just looking at one source just now. So we could say evidence to support the view of Jake Shears comes from source 1, where it shows that 60% of people like candy floss and it is the most popular flavour, because he said that candy floss was the most popular flavour, and we could see that in the source because 60% of people said that. Evidence to oppose the view of Jake Shears comes from source 1, where it shows vanilla is actually the second most popular flavour with 30%, and strawberry is the least with 10%. So you're opposing his view there because he said that vanilla is the least popular flavour, when in fact it's actually strawberry that is the least popular flavour, and you've taken information from the source to do that. So that is a simple way that you're looking to answer this question. So you're looking to find information to support the view in the question and take evidence from the source, and information to oppose the view in the question and take evidence from the source as well. Now over to you. You're now going to try a question on organised crime. So you'll see here you've got source 1, source 2 and source 3, and the statement you have is from a man called Barry Finlay, where it says, Police Scotland is successfully tackling serious organised crime. Now using sources 1, 2 and 3, you need to give reasons to support and oppose the view of Barry Finlay. So reasons to say that Police Scotland are successfully tackling organised crime, and evidence to say that they're not successfully tackling organised crime, so opposing it. Now, I've put the template on your sheet to help you to answer this here, so you just need to fill in the blanks. And I've also done the first point for support for you and the first point for oppose for you. So you've got 2 marks out of 6 already, so you just need to find another 4. I've also highlighted some points in green to support the view in the question, which you can use, and a couple of points in yellow that you can use as well. So you just need to try and find a few more to help you to answer this question. So use what's there on the worksheet to help you to answer this. So once you've answered the question, what you're looking to submit via Teams is submit your answer via the assignment tab on Teams. Again, use the template to help you that's there. Remember, the question is worth 6 marks and 2 points have already been done for you. So you just need to find another 4 points. Use the template that's there to help you. Any questions at all, just ask your class teacher. Thank you.